Greetings, viewers of all ages. Actually, not of all ages. Viewers over 13. That's right. We all have to, according to the new terms of service, we all have to indicate what our audience is. These videos are for an adult audience, not for children. So, if you're watching this and your children in the room, then you might want to have them leave the room or shut the video off and save it for later at a time when the kids are in bed. Hat and hoodie guy here. I'm just out for a walk. It's a beautiful, clear day, but it is cold out here today, and I'm here with my dog. I don't know if you can see her. Let's see. There she is. She's on the long leash today. I'm not sure if I'm walking her or if she's walking me. I guess that makes me a bad pet owner because I'm terrible at heel, here girl, heel. Yeah, she doesn't listen, but that's okay. So she's walking me. We've established that. The big question today for today's video is, are Canadians polite? Are Canadians polite? Now, I'm Canadian, and I think the answer to that is, well, it depends. It really depends. Are Canadians polite? Well, that all depends on the person. But generally speaking, are Canadians polite? And I think, the world considers us to be very polite, and I'm not sure how this myth got started. Because I live here, and I actually think that it's a misunderstanding. I think Canadians are just quiet. They have a very quiet opinion, generally speaking. And this is, we're kind of going into the past here because I think it's changing. And you can see that I'm wearing some very Canadian mittens today. Now, I'm not terribly polite, but, I do disguise the fact sometimes. For example, if a driver pisses me off, then I can do this, and they don't even know what my gesture is until, oh, you see what's under that mitten there? So not so polite, maybe just underground, right? Now, I hope that doesn't offend community standards. I know in Europe they do this, 2 fingers, right? Vaffanculo, vaffanculo. Just a gesture, rude gestures. So I apologize for that. I'm trying to exercise a point here. Is that with the mittens, this is great for people, that are trying to overcome their driving rage. With the mittens, you can flip someone the bird, and they might just think you're waving. So they might think, oh, what a polite Canadian. He's just waving at me. Not really. So there's a fun little trick for you to try so that, if you have trouble controlling yourself in the moment and you try to exercise a little self-control, there's a little trick that can help you from, maybe flipping the bird to one of your distant relatives or your boss accidentally. It could save you your job. Yes, this is a tip that could save you your job. So please feel free to put in the comments there what you think about this. Do you have rage driving issues? Do you have rage pedestrian issues? Sometimes pedestrians get really pissed if they feel they have the right of way and someone, and sometimes they do have a point. Cyclists get into fights all the time, arguments with drivers all the time. I used to live in a big Canadian city, Toronto. You might have heard of it. Winnipeg. Have you heard of it? Okay. And I'd see cyclists, couriers, bike couriers, that get into fights all the time with drivers. And they were both just adamant, both sides adamant that they're correct. So if a simple thing of wearing mittens can save you from some of these pointless, fruitless arguments, then please, tubers, tubers, pedestrians, and drivers everywhere, I think, can benefit from this simple little tip. Okay, I hope you found this helpful. Did you find this helpful? Oh, she's chewing on something. Okay, so I have to go, but happy fall, everyone. Look at this. Beautiful. Wow. Happy fall from Canada. It's so cold you can see my breath. Have a wonderful day. As always, be good. And we'll see you in the future. Hat and Hoodie Guy. Out.